Hello and welcome to another out-of-spec detailing video. We're here at the SEMA show and we are here at AR North America. We have Tom here with me. Some exciting new stuff going on.
Very exciting new stuff coming on right now.
This is, I couldn't honestly, I was talking to the guys over there, some of the other content creators.
Yeah.
They were telling me this and I was just thinking like, are you like pulling my leg? Is that true? The specs on this thing are truly crazy. So last year you guys launched, or they've become very popular, the 630s.
Yes, yeah. You know, we've been manufacturing the 630 TSSs, which is most commonly known out in the detail market. Tooling was getting old. It's been about 30 years since we did a retooling on it. That just happened about a year and a half ago. We came out with the version 2, so you're seeing the V2s. The V2s are, you got the 630 that most people are going to be very, very familiar with right now. You got a 2.3 at 1600 off head pressure. You're pulling about 2.1 at 1350, 20 amp circuit. We're offering this now with the dual system, so you got a 3-stop position, you got off, you got TSS, you got bypass. What we're trying to teach customers a little bit on, each detailer out there is a little unique to themselves. TSS, if you're in a TSS total stop system position, release the trigger gun, the system shuts down, stays cool, it's efficient, right? You pull the trigger, the system's back up and running. Now, a lot of you may ask, why would you go into bypass? There's a lot of detailers that like to be on and off that trigger a lot, every 15 seconds. You're in the wheel well, you're going. If you're not cycling back and forth, you should probably stay in a continuous run right there. A lot more efficient for the pump. So,
and it's a lot harder on the pump to do the TSS all the time, right?
All the time, you know, you're continuously going. So adding that feature, we feel that that's going to help prolong the life of the pump. So super excited about that. We're also offering it, as you can see, in a hot version. Okay. So you got the 630 HW. Again, same performances in terms of flow and pressure. What you are getting different here is you're getting a nickel-plated manifold. You're getting the Viton seals good up to 180 degrees. You're also getting a lot of wet end features, stainless steel, nickel plate. This is going to be a little bit more friendly for your DI water spot-free rinses. So that's going to be something that you're going to want to also look at. If you are a mobile detailer, if you're out there in the Arizona sun, for example, you're hitting that solar game. We've actually done some temperature shots on this where it's exceeding up in the 200 degree plus. That's not going to be good for a standard seal, right? Nope. So we put in a higher end seal to help that be a lot more robust and be able to, you know, withstand those temperatures. So that's been real popular for the mobile detailers.
And these come in at an amazing price point. I mean, really, competition. Back in the day, I'm a Kranzla guy. I've owned them for years. Actually just did my 5-year ownership review. Been really impressed, but I have also been hearing a ton about these machines. These are built in Italy, so it's Italy versus Germany a lot of the times. These are the real kind of high-end machines. And the reason, we were talking off camera a little bit beforehand, I'm a professional detailer. I need a machine I can trust, I can rely on, I can use every day. It's going to start, it's going to work. I just need it to work all of the time. For somebody who's washing their car at home, the rationale to buy one of these, I'm not sure why you would, but it's freaking cool and they work. Then you come over to this, and this is the new crazy innovation. And the funny thing I actually just said in my review of my Kranzla 1322 TS was, it's time for Kranzla to innovate because they're already getting beat on specs, and then you guys just mic drop this thing. Talk to me about what's going on here.
We did just mic drop this. What you're seeing right now, it's really essentially a prototype version. We don't have it officially yet on the market. We really don't have a price point we're sharing at this time. What I can tell you is this is a 3.2 gallon a minute at 1,000 PSI. That's true operating. Open gun, we're 3.4. This is going to revolutionize the market in detailing. We're the first in the world, I believe, in an electric pressure washer that can meet this flow and pressure. So we're super, super excited about this coming up in 2026. Watch for it, I would say, right around March.
Okay, and importantly, this is still running 120 volt. This is not going 240. You're not getting crazy. I would love to really deep dive with some engineers on how you made, I mean, even this leap is huge. From here, this is not a slouch. No, and this leap is massive.
You know what? We've been coming to the SEMA show for 4 years now. It may not sound like a long time. We've learned a tremendous amount listening to our customers, listening to detailers like yourself, Stephen, and, you know, Colton, we've been listening to a lot of our customers sharing with us what the need is out in the detailing market. And the higher flow has been something everybody's been asking for, right? You're letting your foam cannon, whatever that is, you're letting your chemicals do the work. You're letting that sit for 3 minutes. Once that starts settling off the car, you're coming through with 3 gallons a minute. And I don't know, an arbitrary number, you're actually rinsing that twice as fast as you are with your current machine. I can almost guarantee that, especially if it's going to be an electric unit.
That is insane. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. An official name on this, what is this getting called?
Well, this is the 630. This is the 635.
635.
Yeah. So we got a 635 WOGW, and then there'll be a 635. The WOGW is an acronym without gun and wand.
Yep.
We do sell this machine a lot because we understand a lot of detailers. Ergonomically, you like a certain gun in your hand. You just like a certain brand. We're not going to dictate that you have to go with our brand necessarily. You're already buying our machine, and you're buying the best machine, in our opinion, on the market. Now, when it comes to the accessories, we do understand that you have your own personal favorite.
Yep.
But we do offer it with our preferred accessories. We do build a VIP package, and we're actually balancing it perfect. So a machine like this, 3.2 at 1,000, we're recommending a 6.5 nozzle.
Dang.
In the foam cannon that we've been testing, 1.8 orifice was ideal. It was working perfect for that. Now, when you've got some of our competitors' foam cannons out there, the same 1.8 and one of the other competitors may not be, performing exactly the same. So we do encourage everyone to do a little bit of testing on your own. Don't assume that if we're recommending our 1.8 orifice, that a 1.8 orifice on a competitor's foam cannon is going to work the same.
Right.
You may need to change that to a 1.7. Orifice is super important, and the nozzling is super important. We've had a lot of customers that use alternative nozzles and orifices. The machine doesn't perform as well. They may blame it on the machine when in fact the accessories, they need to be actually worked out a little bit more.
And honestly, a lot of the accessories you'll get a 4.0 orifice, and it's like, it can be slightly off. Like you can
For sure, the tolerances, the drilling, the machining, they all vary. And even our batch runs, we do a big batch of 1,000 foam cannons. We bring them in all as 1.8s. 6 months down the road, we order another 1,000. That might just be a little off, and now we're changing to a 1.75. I don't know.
Yep. And I've seen that happen a lot. I've seen it happen on my personal machines. I recently just did a test on my current machine, had 2 4.0s, and it was like 200 psi difference, which of course with that changes your current draw, and it also changes your GPM. And it's this really cool math equation. It gets really fun when you get to the point I am and you are of like getting to play with this stuff. And you may want a little bit more pressure. You may bump up to 1,200, 1,300 psi, drop the flow a little bit. With this machine, I mean, this is going to be insane. I cannot wait to try one of these. No matter what, I'm definitely going to buy one of these at some point, because I do have a feeling this is probably going to replace the Kranzla and be, this is, like I said, genuine mic drop.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it. I like the mic drop, because we do feel like, and those were your words, not mine.
They were my words.
Yeah, we're coming out with this. We're trying to stay humble. We're very, very proud of what we have. We understand that there's a lot of competitors out there doing real nice stuff as well.
Right.
Have nothing bad to say about any of the competitors that are putting out nice machines. And we also, like earlier in our conversation, we understand that not everybody, can necessarily, bump up to the premium machine. When it's time, when it's ready, we're here. We've got machines here in the States for you.
When the price point comes out on this, I think you guys are going to be quite surprised. My initial thought was this is going to be crazy expensive. Still very reasonable, especially with what is out there on the market currently. I'm really impressed. So obviously with this 20 amp dedicated circuit needed, you're pulling, I heard some spikes of 18 amp range or so.
Yeah, 18 and a half, 19 amps. You're running it off a generator. We got a lot of mobile detailers that are running off of generators. We recommend 8,000 watts. That's pretty common. If you're not pulling at least 8,000 watts, you're probably going to put a little pressure and unnecessary, pull from the machine. But that's what we recommend there.
Cool. Well, I won't take any more of your time. I just wanted to make a video with this because I genuinely thought the guys over there were completely lying to me. I'm like, there's no freaking way they're doing that, especially on 20 amp dedicated circuit. I'm like, nope, it's not going to happen. I thought this was like getting up to that point of like kind of stopping.
The upper echelon?
Yeah. And then you're just, nope. We'll go almost a GPM more.
We've been building pumps since 1958, and we private label for some of the biggest companies in the world, like John Deere and Steel and Generac and, Briggs and Stratton. So we've been around the game for a long, long time, and we're pretty serious about what we do. What sets us apart is, again, listening to the customers and building what the industry is asking for.
For sure.
And that's where we're stepping up. And I like, again, the mic drop, because that's really, again, it's a testament to a lot of the customers that we see here.
Yep.
And, giving all the feedback. So
amazing.
Colton, I appreciate your time today.
Thanks,
Thank
Tom.
you very much.
Really appreciate it. Can't
You're
wait to
welcome.
test one of these out. This thing is going to be a beast.